Hi everybody, welcome to another Talk to Georgian live chat. My name is Jenny Thompson. I'm the social media specialist here at Georgian College. And today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about international student issues. So just in a minute, we're going to be bringing in a couple special guests from our International Center. First up, we're going to have Kenta Shirakura, who is our International Housing Coordinator, again, as I mentioned, at Georgian's International Center through there. And then we're going to have Taneja, who is an International Student Service Officer here at Georgian. So whatever kind of questions you have, we'll do our best to get through as many that we can today. So please put them down below and we'll sort through those as best we can. We know you've got lots of questions as we're sort of, making our way through the fall semester with winter terms coming up. You might be wondering, is your program going to be online or is it going to be on campus this winter 2021? Is Georgian's quarantining package mandatory? What do we need to know about quarantining? Is Georgian a designated learning institution or DSI with a COVID-19 readiness plan? That's a question we're getting a lot these days. We are going to address all of these issues, again, and as well as many of your questions. If you just write them down below and we'll work our way through them as best we can today. So one thing before we get started, a really fantastic resource to check out is our website. So I just want to give you a quick little tour of where to find some really important information. So if you head to GeorgianCollege.ca, so this is the homepage of our website. So again, GeorgianCollege.ca. You're going to find lots of information on here. There's tons of information about all kinds of stuff. You'll see that we've got a virtual open house coming up. You can find more information about COVID-19 updates. Even things like career match, if you're not sure what program to take, this will like a fun little quiz to see what kind of programs will match your personality. The main thing I wanted to bring your attention to is this bright orange bar across the top. So that's where you're going to find some of the most important links to some information on our site. So the first one is the winter 2021 program delivery information. So for anybody who is a student or is maybe going to be starting this winter, you can click on here and that will actually take you to this page here. And so winter 2021 program delivery. So there's a breakdown of some more information here and updates from Georgian for international students, that sort of thing. But if you go to program search tool, which is you just scroll down, there's this really handy chart right here. This is all of our programs here that are running in winter 2021. So all you have to do is go up to this search bar here and you type it in, and your program, and it will show up down below and show by location, year, semester, and it will tell you exactly, is it in person or is it remote? There are going to be some additional information coming in early, I believe it's November the 2nd, that will give you even more of a breakdown by hours. As well in that bar, you can also find what to expect on campus. So if you're going to be coming to campus or anytime this fall or in the winter, you're going to want to click on there. And this is sort of like your one-stop shop of like where you can find tons and tons of information about actually being on campus. So there's more broken down information again over here to help you find things a little bit easier. Everything from, who's allowed to be on campus, from what kind of face coverings are allowed, what's open and closed, is there food, there are designated entrances that you have to enter on your campuses. So all kinds of stuff. If you've already been to this website, there are some significant updates that were just made this week, mostly on, what to do if you're feeling unwell, or we do where to get breaking news. This is where you would find some information on like any kind of the numbers of active COVID-19 cases that we have at any of our campuses, which is 0 right now. And you can also find break rooms as well. So, as the weather is getting colder and all that stuff here, we do have some designated rooms for that. And that's broken down by campus. So there's lots of information there. As well, the last page is just the COVID-19 updates page. That's the page that we keep all of our ongoing information on. So we have all our updates here, key semester dates. In this section here, you'll find broken down by semester, registrar's office, fees, refunds, all kinds of stuff. And there's an additional page just for international students. So if you click on there, that will show you it even broken down even further. So you can find some Government of Canada updates on here, as well as Georgian updates, and a number of other areas as well. So tons of resources. We are going to be posting this live chat to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube following. So if you miss where any of that is and want to just take a look at it for reference, for sure you can check that out later. You can always reach out to us, or you can reach out to our awesome international team, who's going to be a couple who are going to be joining us soon. And I am seeing them in the comments there. I see Georgian, that's International Center for Georgian. Give them a follow. They're a fantastic resource. They run their own live chats as well, so you can always connect with them, ask their questions. I'm seeing them in the comments there, just helping answer some questions already, which is wonderful. Like, what does remote mean? So sorry, remote just means online learning. So if your entire program is just running, if you're doing it all on your computer. Awesome. And I'm seeing some other questions coming out about that DLI list. And so we're going to address all of these as well. I'm seeing some answers coming through the questions, but we're going to be chatting more about that as well shortly. Fantastic. So now we're going to be bringing in Kenta. Okay, I'm just seeing a message from Kenta. I thought, so he's running the IC Georgian account right now. Hi, Kenta.
Hello, Jenny.
Hi.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes. How are you?
All right. Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, of course. So Kenta is our international housing coordinator through Georgian's International Center.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I've sort of gone over where some people can find some information, but let's just review that again. So for any current or future Georgian international students watching right now, where can they get more information about?
Yeah, thank you, Jenny, for asking me that question. I know I was watching you go through that, and then it was very, very helpful. I would say our website has a lot of information, like you said. There's updates page on our for all the students, and for international specific information as well. There's a special page for that. And there's also information on student portal, and follow us on this Instagram, and also we have a Facebook page too. There we share the updates as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect. So we covered all your bases. So for sure, check them out on social media.
Absolutely.
And so you're also focused on housing. So let's chat a little bit about that. So for
Sure.
any international students who are looking for housing here in Canada, can you tell us more about what options they might have available right now?
Sure. And I think I may have a little bit of internet connectivity issues, so sorry about that. I am experiencing some challenges today. New world. Anyways, yeah, we have many housing options and opportunities available for our students. On-campus residences available. There are quite few off-campus residencies available in each campus community as well. And many of our community members still rent out their units to, newcomers and for Canadian students within the community. And information can be found on our Georgian College website under International Students Housing page.
Okay, great. Yeah, and you can find that right off the website, actually. So this is the page here. So if you go to GeorgianCollege.ca, and this tab right on the main page, International Students, if you click on there, that's where you can find a lot of information, more information. All about, you can find housing info and programs and all kinds of stuff on here.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Great. So and I want to touch on quarantining as well. So if students have made travel arrangements and are coming here and they've got their housing. What do they need to know about Georgian's quarantine package? Where can they get more info on that?
Sure. And I think it is the hot topic of a lot of international students right now, as the immigration is making a lot of changes to the travel restriction and in its rules. We have submitted our applications for COVID readiness plan, and we're waiting to hear back about, the updates. So we will keep the students informed as soon as we can. And that list of DLI is constantly updated. So right now, we are recommending, of course, strongly recommending our international students to purchase our quarantine package. And that information actually can be found on our webpage as well. And it actually helps students stay at our on-campus residence for 14 days. And of course, this is compliant with the government guidelines. So it helps students to plan really safely for their trip and then quarantine themselves for 14 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I guess for updates too, on the DLI, I'll just quickly show. There's so much info on our website. I swear, I'm just going to show the website the whole time. But so on that COVID-19 page for international students, I believe it's under immigration. Yes, under the FAQ for immigration and travel. So you can actually see, the question there, is Georgian a designated learning institution with the COVID-19 readiness plan approved? So this is where we are going to have all of our ongoing updates on here. So this is just what Kenta was saying about how we've submitted that. And so that's where you can check back for more information. So if you don't want to wait around trying to get a hold of one of us, you can always head to our website.
Absolutely. I wanted to emphasize, Jenny, if you don't mind, that I know a lot of the students worry about, Georgian, whether Georgian is on the list or not. The list that is being published right now is not the final list. So we are still waiting for us to be on the list, and then we are going to provide the updates as soon as we can.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess so. We were going to talk about when can people travel. So it's sort of like stay tuned is sort of the thing then.
Yes, right now we are not recommending students to make travel arrangements.
Okay.
Yes, so as soon as we have more information and we're ready to welcome international students, then we'll be informing.
Okay, great. And I'm seeing a question coming in. We're getting lots of comments and questions, which is wonderful. So keep sending those in. Someone just asking about, just about virtual tours for the place.
Right.
Can you talk to us about what we have available for that?
Yeah, absolutely. We have never really done the actual quarantine place walkthrough. But what I can tell you is I believe they have a virtual tour on the on-campus residence webpage. So maybe I can look that up and then share with the students. But otherwise, they do also have a floor plan of the residence suites. So that's basically where you're going to be staying, and all the amenities that you can access through the residence, you can see it in there as well.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think we do actually. I think you're right. On our, we'll look that up and share it. But there for sure are those layouts, and I believe there is a tour.
Yeah, if it's not there, I think that's another opportunity maybe we can try to do for the new students. So thank you for suggesting that.
Yeah, and I know we're going to be having some additional campus videos as well. So you can always get a good look at what's coming there. You're going to be on campus, so stay tuned for those. Yeah, so I'll look those up. And then I want to touch on too. I mentioned this earlier that students can actually look up, wondering, I guess a lot of people are wondering, are their programs going to be online or are they going to be on campus? Right. And so we have some good news that we can share with them about where they can find more info. So maybe we can tell more about that.
Sure. Yeah, you did show the webpage, right? So on our Georgian College website, up on the orange ribbon, I think it says a winter program search tool. sorry, lack of, lack of my memory. I don't know the exact term, but it should be phrased that way.
Yeah.
And through that search tool, if you type in your program name, just by for example, if it's a business program, you can type business. So if you know the program code, say BUSG or something like that, it'll show up. And if it says remote, then that means you have a completely online program. And the other one should be a hybrid. And then that means you may have in-class component, and it should show which classes that you have to be in person to take that.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll show that page again. So you're right, just at that orange bar.
Wonderful.
Oops, the winter 2021 program delivery.
That's the name.
That's what you want. It's a little bit wordy, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
So there's the chart there. So yeah, it's handy. And I think there is going to be more information, even more breaking down by the hours. Like if you have in-person components, it'll be breaking it down so you'll know exactly how much time. So this is where you would type it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And I'm seeing some questions too, sort of back to that DLI, wondering sort of like timeline or how long it could take to do. Do you have any kind of sense on that?
I wish I could tell you this day exactly, but we're just hoping for the best and, as quickly as we can get to the students, because, our heart is welcoming students and we're just waiting to be approved. So, yeah.
And I'm seeing some other questions. We'll just sprinkle these in as best we can.
Sure.
Just about, Mark is asking about, can I still shift a program once I get there? In any case.
Yep, that is a possibility. Of course, depends on the program availability, because the program can be full by the other students or whatever the reason may be. So it's an opportunity for sure.
Mm-hmm. And that would be through the registrar's office. And I guess if they have any questions, they could talk to you guys as well, right?
That is correct. Yeah. Yes.
And maybe that's a good point. Or a good time to mention, maybe you can tell us how people can contact you guys.
Yeah, sure. There's always, you're always welcome to email international@GeorgianCollege.ca, and we will try our best to get back to you as soon as we can. This is a general inquiry inbox, so you can ask any questions, and we work through the emails and get back to you on the certain topics. If the question is very specific to quarantine or housing, then you can contact us. Thank you, Jenny, at the intlhousing@GeorgianCollege.ca.
Perfect. And then if somebody, we've got a question here, Fly with Mirad, who's asking about, they're looking to speak with an agent, or they want to talk to somebody from the college with questions about or I guess with academic questions. What would be the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, I think if you are a current student and you're looking for academic questions, then I think student advisors would be the best options. But if you are still inquiring about the program and an admission criteria and such, you can always start with international@GeorgianCollege.ca, and then we will refer you to the appropriate person.
Yeah, perfect. And we're seeing some questions coming in as well, still about the Georgian's quarantine plan. Can you reiterate again if that's something that's mandatory?
No, excuse me. Yes, it is a strongly encouraged to purchase the Georgian quarantine package, because it is a government guideline compliant, but it isn't mandatory. Okay,
perfect. Sifting through all these questions, this is wonderful to see. Thank you, everybody, for taking the time to send all your comments. It's great to see so many people out. And we've got a question here from Riley O'Brien as well, asking about whether residence is going to be open in 2021.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, it is going to be open, I believe, for the academic year of 2021. The application starts in early February or end of February. I can't recall if it's the end or beginning, but it is in February.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and you can find, again, you can find more information on our website. So I'm just putting, that's our main, sorry, we're just getting questions here about our website.
Mhm.
Not sure if they're just looking for the main site or not, but you can find the links to everything off of there.
Mhm.
Okay, great. And then it says, can we make, there's another question here. It says, can we make arrangements for 14 days quarantine ourselves? Like if they have someone in Canada and they can help us out to make arrangements.
Yep, that's an option. Again, I would like to emphasize that it is our strong recommendation for students to purchase the package. But if you have questions about quarantine, you can always contact us at the email that we have shown you, and we will help you.
Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well, great. So I think we're going to leave it there for now, Kenta. We've got your colleague coming in just a
Awesome.
minute, but thank you so much for your time today.
No problem. Thanks so much for having me here. It's my pleasure to be here, and happy to help.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Thanks, Kenta. Take care.
Bye.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kenta, for all of your great advice for our students today. So for anyone who is just joining us, we're taking questions today focused on our international student community. So if you have any questions that you may have, or for any questions you may have missed, again, we are going to be posting this live chat to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube accounts this afternoon. So you can always head back there at any time later on today and go through anything again. Send that to your family and friends for them to check out. We know we are focused on this one topic. So if you do have questions about other things, we do want to support you. So again, we would just strongly urge you to check out our website, GeorgianCollege.ca. There's lots and lots of information on there, all about international student issues, as well as tons of other information. We have our ongoing COVID-19 updates and information for domestic and international students. We've answered a lot of our commonly asked questions on there, so it's definitely worth a check. Just to browse through. They're really easy websites to use, broken up really easy to find the categories that you're looking for. So please visit those pages. Yeah, so we're going to be jumping back into our chat here. We're going to be bringing in Taneja, who is here we go. He is an international student service officer here at Georgian. Thank you so much to all your comments. Hello, Sid. How are you?
Very good. Hi, Jenny. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks. Thanks for joining
Feels
us.
good to be back here.
Yes. Thanks for joining us again.
No problem.
And I don't know if our chats are never as busy as during our international chats. So this is probably just normal for you because you've got the...
My fingers were so tired.
Well,
It was good.
You host
It's
our
all,
International Center
yeah.
chat.
Mm-hmm.
So those are on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So tell us more about those chats. What can people expect if they join? What do you cover in those?
Definitely. So the main motive for these live chats have been that even though the students are not in Canada, for those students who have not been able to travel, even though we are separated by borders right now, we don't want any difference in the experience that they could get as a student at Georgian. So even if you are in your home country and you have any questions or any issues, we would try our best to connect you with the resources, as well as if you just want to engage with us and get connected with us, we are here to help you in any way possible.
Okay, perfect. I'm seeing lots of questions still streaming in about the Designated Learning Institute thing. Maybe we can just jump in right there and sort of reiterate what the latest is with that.
Definitely. So, so the first lesson, yes, I saw the question that if Georgian College is a DLI institution, we are a DLI institution. It's just that there's a difference between being a DLI and being on the list of IRCC. So as per IRCC, only those institutions whose COVID-19 readiness plan have been approved are on the list, which was released on October 21st. But this is not the final list. This list will be revised periodically. So please keep on checking IRCC website.
Okay, perfect. And we're seeing a question. Is it possible to travel in January 2021, or is it going to be online?
So for those programs, again, if and when Georgian's COVID-19 readiness plan will be approved, most probably in the next list. As soon as it will be approved, you may be allowed to travel. It is just that if you are a winter 2021 student, we are advising for you not to travel early, because I'll give you an example. For fall 2020, IRCC released the guidelines that if you are a fall 2020 student, you cannot enter Canada 21 days before the start of your classes. So if you are planning to travel, please do not travel a month or 2 months before, because you might not be allowed to enter Canada in these scenarios.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess there's a nobody knows Ariane is asking, my program is allowed for in-person delivery in winter intake. So if they update you in the readiness plan list, then we are allowed to come over there, right?
Yes, then yes, you are allowed to enter again near the start of your classes.
Okay. And there's a question from Gerald's07. Will there be semester breaks?
There is a semester break. I am just going to go here, COVID-19 update page. Usually there is written when the semester break will be.
Yeah, I think that's listed on our COVID-19.
Yes, so I am on the link here. Dates. Yes, so I'm going to show where the students can find the information. Just going to turn my camera here. Okay, so on the main page of the website, highlighted orange bar, just click COVID-19 update page. Once the right side, winter 2021 semester FAQs, just click on there. And then the second question, what are the dates for winter semester? So you'll see the dates January 18 to April 23rd, with the study week between March 8 to 12.
Perfect. Yeah, so a lot of our commonly asked questions are answered on there. As you can see, really easy to find, so it's fantastic. Here's a good question as well, just with the state of, not everybody being on campus, not everything's open. Someone's asking, my study permit states that I can only work on campus. I don't know what to do now in case I want to work off campus. What would you do?
If you are in Canada, I would advise that you email immigration support. I'm going to write that here. If you are in Canada, you can avail the service that you can email immigration support at GeorgianCollege.ca. If you are in your home country, which I doubt, because you already have your study permit. So if you have the study permit, just email immigration support at GeorgianCollege.ca with all your details, your student number, your program name, your full name, and your contact number with the country code, and they'll help you with that.
Okay, perfect. I'm seeing lots of questions coming in too about specific programs. We can't obviously go through, we have 130 plus full-time programs and tons of other options. So we'd be here forever talking about them. But do you have any recommendations of who maybe people could talk to get more information about their programs, or where to go?
Yeah, definitely. So there are 3 resources. First of all, if you are wondering about whether your program is online or hybrid, you can always check the resource that Jenny showed you in the video. Just on the orange bar, you'll see Winter 2020 Program Delivery Information. Oh, I don't like it when that happens. So Winter 2021 Program Delivery Information, once you click on that, so this page will show you whether your winter semester will be online or hybrid. So just a common confusion that I've been seeing among students is that, so this search tool button will only show you the semester for winter 2021. So let's say that your program is big data analytics. It won't show you for all the semesters. It will show you only for the winter semester. So do not get confused with that. If it shows you remote for semester 1 and 5, that doesn't mean your entire program is remote. That means only just a semester 1 is remote. Secondly, if you have any questions which is academic focused, the best person to contact would be your academic advisor. Just log into your student portal, and right side you will see the name of your student advisor, and you can book an appointment with them.
Okay, perfect. I think we asked Mark's question. Mark Castillo asked his question earlier. I guess just to clarify for him about shifting his program once he's here, or I guess I have my study permit. Would it be possible? So if it's related to a specific program, is it still possible to change your program?
If it's winter 2021, you can always send a request for program change. I'm going to show that as well, how you can do that. So if you are a winter 2021 semester, depending on the number of seats available, if there will be seats available, you can definitely change your program. And how you do that is just on international students here, you click that button, then admissions, scroll down below, and then you will see accept your offer. Just click there. Now you'll see two options, defer your program or change your program. You have links embedded in both of them. So you just click on international program change request form. It's a fillable PDF form. Just fill it up and send it to GeorgianCollege.ca. So any application related question, if you want to know status of your application or program change or deferral application, you can always email gcintl@GeorgianCollege.ca.
Okay, perfect. And Gerald07 is also asking, can we opt for an alternative quarantine package?
Again, it depends. So the government of Canada and IRCC announced that for a reason that only those students who are studying at a DLI institution will be allowed to travel whose institution's COVID-19 readiness plan has been approved. So if you have your own plan, you will have to submit it, and again, we will review the plan. If we are satisfied, you might be allowed to travel. If not, you will definitely have to purchase the package. Depends on the new guidelines that will be released.
Okay. And there are sort of a couple follow-up questions from a couple of people just about deferring programs. I'm wondering if maybe there's if people do have some follow-up questions about what exactly is needed, would it just be best to reach out to you guys to chat one-on-one?
Definitely. Any question that we are not able to answer today, most welcome to come on any of the live chats that we have 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon on Instagram. You can bring any other question that you have or you feel that you need the answers for those, and we'll try our best to help you.
Great. And again, that's on the IC Georgian account, not...
That's IC Georgian.
Yeah. And I'll put up again as well our those contacts. So if you're looking for quarantine specific information, or again, just anything else, just general questions or information, these are great places to start.
That's perfect.
Awesome. Great. So what else can we chat about? We chat about so much already.
I am just looking through.
Well, I'm wondering about, so we get a lot of questions from students asking about English language proficiency tests as well. So can you talk to us about what methods Georgian accepts right now?
So that depends on the admission requirements. So I know we were accepting Duolingo as well. But you can check the exact details because every program and credential has different admission requirements. Some requires different scores, some requires different scores. So depending on your program, just go under admission requirements under your program webpage, and you will be able to see the exact score that you're needed to apply.
Yeah, and you can actually, I'll just quickly show our international page as well. So at GeorgianCollege.ca, under that international page, if you go under admissions, and now you can see my internet speed. There we go. And go down here, you can actually go down to English language proficiency, and you can see sort of acceptable language tests right now. I always like to refer people to this chart because it really breaks down the type of program here at the top and what type of test you're taking, and then shows you exactly what kind of score you need. So it's really handy. And then under that admissions page as well, you can see just academic like admissions, you know, what kind of programs you would need. And you can even search by country just to make it even easier. So there's tons of information. And yeah, so if you ever get lost in it all, we're here to help you.
Definitely.
So I think we're going to wrap up for today. So are there any final takeaways you might have for international students on how they can make the most of their experience here at Georgia?
Yeah, do not hesitate to ask any question, because what questions you have, these are all natural to have right now. The only bad thing would be that you have a question and you keep it to yourself and do not avail the resource that we have for you so that we can help you better. So do not hesitate to ask any question. No question is a dumb question. Make sure you ask us through email or through live chat any way possible.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time and your great advice, Sid.
Thank you so much for having me online, Amy.
All right. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye, everyone.
Awesome. So thank you so much to Sid, and thank you so much to Kenta for joining us with their expertise. And thank you so much to all of you for taking the time to join us, for bringing lots of comments, lots of questions. It was so wonderful to engage with you guys. So again, for anybody who may have missed any questions or wants to go over any information or anything, feel free to please check back on our social media channels. We are going to be posting this live chat to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube accounts. So you can always find us on there. If you do have any follow-up questions, at a later time, always feel free to reach out to us here at the Georgian account, or you can also reach out to the International Center for Sid or for Kenta or the rest of the team at IC Georgian on Instagram. Again, they have their live chats 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll also quickly just put up their contacts one last time. So if you do have any questions, general questions, just international@GeorgianCollege.ca, and quarantine questions or housing questions would be INTL housing@GeorgianCollege.ca. Yeah, fantastic. And so, and then again, lots of questions coming in about the DLI. We will update you as soon as we can. You can always reach out to us for updates, but we are going to be posting all our updates on our website. So another fantastic reason to check it out, GeorgianCollege.ca, and you can find all of our updates there under our COVID-19 updates page. So thank you again. We are going to be back next week with another live chat here on Instagram on Thursday, October 29 at 1 p.m. That one's all going to be all about how to stay connected. We do want to connect with you regularly, even though a lot of us are working out of our homes right now and things are different. So please join us, bring your questions, or if you just want to say hi and hang out with some people for a little bit, we're here. So please bring us or join us and bring questions for our experts from the GCSA, our Students Association, and our mental health counseling team as well. So in the meantime, make sure you share this live chat with your friends, your family, and we'll see you next week. So stay safe, everybody, and take care. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.